Whereas if you can communicate things in very, very simple concepts or in simple ways, that often actually sounds far more intelligent and more sophisticated than using the clever stuff. A lot of people, I think, make the misassumption that if they use big, difficult sounding, sophisticated, complex, flowery language, that's somehow going to make them sound like a very intelligent person. But what matters is always the context, who you are speaking to. And really the true advanced English speaker is actually somebody who can use that language very, very flexibly. You know, often lining up these big, complex sounding words and creating these long, extravagant sentences. Like even I, as a native speaker, there was a couple of times when I'm like, honestly, I've actually got no idea what this is supposed to mean. It's just like a mess of words. Whereas if you can communicate things in very, very simple concepts or in simple ways, that often actually sounds far more intelligent and more sophisticated than using the clever stuff. The other side of that, however, is that everything is always situation specific. With you guys, I use the word chunk, and I use that as a simple, let's just discuss all these different kind of chunks kind of word. With my now ex-PhD supervisor, because I've now graduated, I mean, I would never use the word chunk because it's just too vague. We have much more specific words for that. But the point is in that context and in that situation, specific language is better, it's clearer, it's more easily understood. Whereas with you guys, if I started talking about things like lexical bundles, you'd just be like, what's he talking about? Like, what does this even mean? Because we've got lexical bundles, we've got lexis, we've got binomials. There are like so many different, very complex ways to talk about these things that, yes, are super specific, but not as far as you guys are concerned. As people interested in this topic, by the way, there is an excellent book. It's a book written by a guy, somebody Shah. He challenged himself to read the entire Oxford English Dictionary, not like the little versions like that English learners usually use, but the entire multi-volume, huge, many millions of words thing, and he spent a year doing it. And the conclusion that he came to was it was a total waste of time. All it did was give him a headache, and he learned lots and lots of words that weren't very helpful to him. But he wrote a book about that experience, and it's fascinating.